Hello, hello, hello. Hi. I'm here. How we doing? The puppy really wanted to come say hi today. He came to me. He got a haircut. Yeah, he got a haircut. You gotta love the dad jokes. My chat starts with a dad joke now every day. Why did the worker get fired from the orange juice factory? Lack of concentration. Oh, music doesn't sound okay. It's good to know. I'll take a look at it. I got some things to look at for sure. Because I need to tweak streamer bot. Start stream button. Or command rather. Music on starting screen. There's something else I wanted to do as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's already there. I need to actually do it now. And burb screen. I took those out. It was supposed to be the Spotify, but maybe I need to like increase the volume of it or something. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Hello, how's it going, Amanda? Good to see everybody. Good to see you. Let's see about light position. I gotta do a lot of things about the camera. I'm making a lot of progress on some of my programming stuff, so I actually have time. Not necessarily time, I can share my time, you know, priorities. I can prioritize some of the lighting to make it better, the green screen stuff. Anyway, off sick today. If you're actually sick, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better. If you called off sick just so you could watch me, I'm flattered. Thank you. But I get that. Oh, of course there's an ad. Of course. Who would have thunk? Who'd have thunk it? Alright, so I don't think I have anything. I have a lot of stuff in a lot of places that need to be elsewhere. Basically. So the first thing I wanted to do is see, one, how loud this command is. But also, we're starting a new chapter officially.
The hollow has gone quiet. The last echoes of molten metal fade beneath the rhythmic breath of the world. You've brought flame into balance, drawn life and iron into accord, but peace does not last long here. From beyond your camp, faint sounds drift up the tunnel, shuffling steps, muted voices, the distant rhythm of work. They are not echoes of your own labor, they belong to others. The first of the bound traders have come. They do not wander by will, nor do they roam the wilds. Each remains where their craft anchors them, the mason upon his cutter, the farmer at her composter, the smith before his forge. It is not a curse, but a covenant, each soul tethered to their craft so their knowledge endures. You begin shaping their hall. Stalls of timber and stone line the walls, and light filters through narrow slits carved into the rock. The air hums faintly, not with wind, but with something older, as though the hollow itself approves of this new order. As the traders take their places, you carve new space of your own. A rough corridor opens into what will become your living quarters and storage hall. For now, it is only stone and chests scattered in haste, but the intent is clear. Every build, every breath, brings order to what was once wild. And somewhere deep within the stone, or within your thoughts, a pattern forms. A rhythm that feels not entirely your own. It does not speak, not yet. But it watches. It remembers.
Sorry if that's loud. I can actually reduce that in the stream a bit. So now that I know it's too loud, let's go down to 75%. For the future. It won't do anything now unless I replay it. But... Happy birthday, Widow! I guess your birthday's coming up. It rhymes with bee, tree, and the Black Widow. I'm guessing the bee and tree is me. As in, you know, when you're saying me, that's why it rhymes. The other one is Black Widow. Yeah. You're welcome for figuring that out. And also, happy birthday. If I'm not, you know, live when all this happens again. But I do have to show you that it's raining. But also, I have this gone. This is going soon because that's what we're working on, the Bound Traders. I don't know where exactly they're going yet, but we're going to work on that. This feels a little far away. There. There. But down here, it's Monday? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I actually stream on Monday, so I can actually wish you a happy birthday on Monday. If you're here. If you're not here, then it makes sense. But this is our finished hollow. This is the iron hollow that is complete. Obviously, I need to do something with this guy. But we have these guys here that now go down to their death. The entire tunnel is now decorated. And my puppy is just going wild. I don't know why there was... This is it actually dark. I probably should put some torches and stuff, but I need to put some glowberries around so that way I actually have it lit up properly. This whole offhand thing is throwing me off a little. Do I have any glowberries like now? Or bone meal? I guess bone meal works too. I probably want to use bone meal since the vines are already here. I have the bone... Oh my gosh, little boy's going crazy. Oh, also, I don't know where he is or how to get to him, but there is a Vex that was spawned. Here's your proof that things spawned are permanent, because he's been there for days. I do have these, but I don't want to use those. I should have plenty of bones, though. We'll use these guys to get our bone meal. That'll give us plenty. But if we just badoop, badoop, I'm gonna have to shear some of these to make sure they don't grow anymore. But that's fine. Nice. And now it's almost like we have torches everywhere, but we don't. Yeah, it's 15 minutes. The dig is 15 minutes. If you try to use it twice in a row, it'll tell you how much time you have left. Alright, cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's very dark and ominous there. I've also done something else. This is the moss farm, for those who missed it. Well, no, you started with 4. You actually already had 4 is what that was. So actually it's 0 plus... It's not 0 plus 0. It's 4 plus 0. But, yeah. Anyway, so moss farm, check. Things are in here. Well, you don't get them for watching. You get them for chatting specifically. I have an algorithm that tests each message that comes in. And again, I'm not going to say what it is. because that would enable people to skirt the system. But there is one. And if a message is deemed valid or contributing, you get 1 gem for it. So the more chatting we get done, the more you get. Whoa! Hi, right in my face. Bye now. The other thing I did here. Yeah, probably. The other thing is I did the water things, and I have a thing here that probably leads somewhere, right? Into perhaps a room that is already decorated? Yes. This is the extra stuff. So anything that falls in here that is not poppies for bone meal, regular ingots, or the blocks goes over here. What it will do first is it's actually going to fill all of these chests up with regular ingots first. And then it goes into the auto crafter that will start to fill all of these chests with the blocks. So it'll take a long time before this fills up. But it is here. Obviously, it's not decorated all the way, and that's all good and well. But we're good. I'm going to go ahead and put the gamma back up. And then, of course, we have... Whee! Whoop! And I pop up out of the air, and I can glide, and it's pretty cool. Anyway. Now... Yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with this stuff. I think it looks really cool. I'm good with this. This is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and put another berry there and there. Just to berry up everything. We want as much light as we can. I might actually put a few more in here. I haven't sheared a few of these guys. The ones over here, I believe, are sheared. Those are the lengths that they're going to get to. This one, I think, is actually stopped because of something else. I don't know what, but it feels like it's just one. Maybe I did shear it or something on accident. I don't know. Or there's a carpet on top of that block. Is there a carpet there, maybe? Because I can understand if it goes down one more and then it couldn't go because vines are here, but I don't. It's not down that far yet, so I don't know. But that one hasn't grown anymore. Neither is that one. But anyway, so yeah, these other guys might need to be sheared. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll just use them to get more glowberries and stuff later, because this will be a somewhat... I couldn't jump up that for the life of me. This will be a similar theme to things in the future. I also need to put all this crap away because there's too much of it. But in our chapter text thing, basically, let me actually pull that up because I want to see... I want to see the actual words. I don't have it on the website just yet, but I will. It'll be there soon. It does say from beyond your camp, faint sounds drift up the tunnel. So from beyond your camp, I'm assuming that's kind of like saying this is all the camp and this is down the tunnel. So I think what it's saying... Okay. Okay, that I don't need. Ouch! Getting attacked by things. Stop it! Go away! I don't want you here. I don't want you here. Go away. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't actually say specifically what it is, but maybe we'll go down here because obviously we got to reorganize some stuff here because this is kind of breaking in from the other side, you can tell. But I don't know exactly where I want the villagers to be or even what this is going to look like because I kind of ran out of time. I've been working, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I have this extra thing. Of course you're going to try to attack me, little spider thing. Go away. Ouch. Go away, I said. I should just go sleep is really what I should do. Because eventually we're not going to stay down there below our traders. We're going to move up over here. I just need to figure out exactly how that is. And I need to figure out the trader location too. Now, one thing I do want to try to do is hide the breeder in, you know, I want to have this kind of a situation where I have an on and off switch. I need to add that in somehow. I want to recreate this almost identically, but I want it hidden. It should not be shown that it is here. And then we need our stalls that need to be decorated to some degree. So it is not a curse, but a covenant. Each soul tethered to their craft, so their knowledge endures. So basically what it's saying is it gave an explanation for why they can't move. This is not meant to be a prison for them. It is a vow from them saying, I will not leave, because as soon as I leave my stand, I forget all my knowledge, which isn't exactly true, but you know, it's lore, it's a story, so we're going to roll with it. It also makes me seem a little less evil if it's their choice. So, you know, there's that. But I do need to move them over wherever it is I decide to do this. So that's the kind of idea, is that I need to figure out a place. One, for the villagers, and two, for my area where I'm gonna be. That was close. That was pretty good timing, actually. I'm not writing this specifically, Black Widow. It is being written for me by an AI. It's an interesting little idea that, you know, the AI writes a script. I give it direction, you know, I tell it which direction the story should go overall. But I just let it write the chapters, and each chapter gives me build progress. It does everything for me, basically, in that concept. I love the idea. I think it's a great idea. And while Gigi didn't specifically give me this idea, she did suggest that I talk to the AI, who my AI's name, by the way, is Sinra. Exactly, man. That's a very good way to put it. The AI is the DM. For those who do Dungeons and Dragons, the DM is Dungeon Master. It's the invisible controller behind the story. And Sinra, S-Y-N-R-A. That's fair. But Sinra has been writing this chapter by chapter, and each chapter gives me these build objectives. We actually have the whole thing scheduled out, so like certain builds that are bigger are more points, and you know, each build is assigned a certain amount of points. Right now we have it set so the build targets are a total of about 7 points, but the Bound Traders is probably about a 21-point project, which means 3 streams at minimum, but I also get distracted a lot and other things happen and blah, 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 and so, yeah. But yeah, so Sinra, like the feminine syndrome from, I don't know what that is, but no. This is S-Y-N-R-A. So 1 letter off, but I also have no idea what that is, so definitely not based on that. But, yeah, Sin writes the chapters and I build them into the story. So we have one, a chronicle and a book, a story that is an actual story that doesn't end. Excuse me, little boy, no. Because it's an everlasting story. It just keeps going. And so we have the chapters. I have the text-to-speech speaking them. I have them listed on the website, and the website also has links to each stream for that chapter. I'm sorry. I apologize, Amanda. Mine usually does 1 and stops because I tell him no. Well, I understand, Black Widow. I know The Incredibles are a Pixar movie. I get that. I'm saying I don't know what Sinra is in regards to that movie. Something about a feminine syndrome. Whatever, I don't know. It's not based on that. But, in any case, yeah. So I need to figure out two things from this. Broski? Gotcha, broski! How's it going, broski? Chicken Lily, getting off the bus, Chicken Lily. That's, Amy's daughter's nickname, I guess. Hi, Bats. Why are you here? You should go away now. There we go. I don't want bats in my area. Go away. Oh! Things aren't going to go through yet. Hold on. I need to fix something. Ooh! I knew I was going to forget to do this. Give me a second. I hope nobody tried to interact yet. Because it won't work at the moment because of the other system. Let me go back. Oh, wait. Yeah. I need to go... Oh, no, I need to go here. And I need to go... This one? Yes, this one needs to be applied. So now if we go back to here and go here... Yes. So if anybody had the panel open, refresh the page. It is a different panel. There is a different one for a thing that's upcoming. I've mentioned the name Chaos Crucible, which is going to be amazing, by the way. It's fantastic. It's coming along well. But, yeah. Now you can go to the website. And for people who don't know, the whole website thing, there's a panel you can load on your phone or another app, a tab, whatever, and click buttons. And it directly interacts with this. You have to sign in to Twitch to account for your points or your arrow gems. But, yeah. But you don't have to type commands at all. Other people can attest to that it works. I'm very proud of this system. You're welcome. If you think bats are wow. Bats are cute. I will say that there is a spawn preset called Bat Swarm. And it's very cheap because bats do not actually hurt me. Though I suppose since you're trying to save up your points, you don't actually want to use those. Is this gonna... I bet that's not even accurate, is it? Yeah, I know. I know you do. Speaking of chaos, that is part of the name. I mean, not menace you at all. Nope, nope. I understand. I understand. Alright, so I need to figure out exactly how to do what I want to do here. I need two things for this chapter. I need a big area for me to start my home. And I also need an area for the villagers. And I don't exactly know what to do with that, but apparently I'm going to be in a cave. I don't only want to be in the cave. I'm going to have to give her some direction so that Sinra doesn't bury me further and further underground, because I don't really want that. I'm okay with where we're at right now, and I'm okay with my house or my home being underground, but I don't want everything to be underground. So, you know. But, I don't know. I still have this here, and I don't hate that necessarily, but I also don't want to put more of them in. I don't know. But for the moment, at least... the sun was underground. Eh. I just hollow out an entire chamber, an underground sun. I'm going to make that not necessarily a sun. That idea might make it, because I have an idea for that. That would be interesting. Underground sun idea. And I'll credit you as well, Black Widow. I'm gonna write your name beside this. Because now, as soon as you said that, my mind went to like digging out a gigantic sphere underground and then having that be empty, but inside that a smaller sphere is built in place in the center of it that is made entirely of blocks that light up. Just a light source sphere that can act as maybe not an underground sun necessarily, but like an underground power source or something that could be later used in the lore itself. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like it'd be a ball of mass for sure, but I don't know. It'd be something. So a ball of mass technically fits. So it wouldn't be antimatter, it would be matter. So yeah. But anyway, so I need to dig out an area, 2 areas. So how far down are we anyway? Because this is going to help determine where I end up afterwards. Because we're on level 61. Ooh, okay, there's an idea. I have an idea. I'll run that by you here in a second. I need to see exactly where. I don't know why. Why am I walking everywhere? Why is this a thing I'm doing? Alright, what level is this? So this is 66. So I can break out from the tunnel. Do we have anywhere? No, it's all like, there's a fly like right in front of my face. I don't know if you guys can even see that. No, it doesn't actually look like we break out like under the level of 61. But we will get out lava ball! Ball of lava, maybe, but probably not. Only reason I say probably not to a ball of lava is because in order for the lava to not pour everywhere, I'd have to encase it in glass. And I don't think I can make a big ball of glass look good if it's got lava inside. It just looks weird and janky when you do that. It doesn't look that great. So, probably not. You could do that or like set blocks, but that's cheating. That's, you know, commands and stuff. I don't really want to go there. I think I'm going to move my bed over here preemptively. Just somewhere in the area, because I know I'm going to live over here somewhere. So I'll figure it out. So my idea... Widow, I remember loving that you're in chat, buddy. Because your ideas, I know you're younger. Again, no age. I think you're probably old enough now, but no age. But you got some ideas. You're a smart dude. I don't know if that would look good, but that would be effective with holding back lava. And it would fit the theme. Not string. Indeed, not string. Not string. But it would fit the theme because I'm going with a whole iron and nature, like natural stuff. So lava can kind of be natural too. Glow lichen holds things back. That's interesting. It has to be placed on a block though. But I could use it sparingly just to make windows into it, maybe, if I do something like glass. The idea is that I dig in a giant sphere, maybe not too giant, not like my Nether project giant, but just a big sphere. And then inside of that, a smaller, I'm building something like a sun, a spherical sun-like object. That's more like a power source, meant to look like a thing of energy. And the idea was, Amanda's idea was to make it out of lava. And I was like, lava has to be held back by things. And I kind of want to try that. Excuse me. Settle down, baby. I know you're excited. He's barking at his own tail. I'm sorry if that's triggering things. He's adorable, but he's also loud. That's also a Black Widow idea. Doggy's not super new. I've had him for a year or two now, but he wasn't exactly something that was shown on stream a whole lot before. The last time I streamed this regularly, I didn't have him. So, somewhat new, but I've had him for a little while. Correct, Widow. New to you, not to me. Indeed. Alright, so the idea is that I need to redesign this tunnel for... Oh, I was going to get my bed. Let me get the bed, because I do want to do that. I don't want to have to run all the way back over here when it's time to sleep. What are you chewing on? Is it gone now? I don't know what that is. I don't think I want you to have it if I don't know what it is. It's chewing on something. Anyway, so bed, right, bed. That's what I wanted. I want the bed. Betty bye. Yes, indeed. There. Yes. There's a couple people who will get a kick out of that message for other reasons. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't need to sleep right now. And I'm not sure if you are aware of the double meaning in that particular phrase, but it definitely has one. Or maybe that was the entire purpose. I don't know. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. I get it. Yeah, you're the one who said it, Widow. I don't... What do you want? I don't know. I'm just rolling with things, I guess. My bed is going to go... I'll just put it over here for now, I guess. But the idea that I had before was actually to keep digging through. And we're going to have... I don't know if I want the villagers to be out of the cave. I'm thinking they might have been, because the idea is... what it says is through the... like, further down the cave, right? From beyond your camp, faint sounds drift up the tunnel. So in my mind, what we're saying, this is my tunnel. This is where we are. This is what we've made so far. This is our current home. So progressing through it, maybe I dug this tunnel further back. And what I did is I opened it back up to the big world. And that's where I found the villagers. That's where I found them and their society, basically. And I think that's going to work out. I think that's what we're going to do for now. It's going to be pretty cool, I believe. I'm going to redesign this tunnel for sure, but I don't know into what yet. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. And I know I'm going to have to go upwards to get out of the... Like, I'll have to go up to actually get to land, but that's okay. And eventually you'll probably have this tunnel maybe even continue down here, but we'll have like an exit to it, just some stairs that lead out. At least for now, that what we'll do, we can always change it later. Tunnel vision? I mean, I don't know how I would apply that, but I do like the meaning behind that, you know, like it's a play on words. You know, if we had tunnel vision, it's not normally what people say, but we got it in this world. I don't know. If you have an idea on how we can actually incorporate something like that, it'd be cool. I don't disagree with that. How far do I need to go for a break out into the world? I don't think I need to go for too much further. Speaking of, boop, there we go. Broken out into the world. Alright, so what we're going to do... I don't need to go that far. It'd be an interesting idea for sure. No doubt. No doubt. Alright, so now that we're out here, somewhere around here is where we need to actually have the villager build area. This is what needs to kind of happen. I want to fill this in, though, because this shouldn't be here. Enough to do terraforming, of course. But I'm supposed to have stumbled on this already built society. So I need to actually do this, because these people have this mentality already that in order to preserve the knowledge that they've gained, they cannot move from their spot, which is why they're trapped, which is required by game mechanics, but it works. But I don't need... I mean, this whole area would be okay. I could flatten it. Where do I exit at? I exit over here. I think I might exit earlier. And come up from over here. And that way we open up into this area. And this whole area here can be the build that I'm going into. And I think maybe that's what we're going to work with for now. So let me actually go ahead and redo this part. So this is the center of it, yes. Oops, that's my feet. Okay, so this is the center block of what we need. So if we go down here, there's the center. That's good. So now I know where the center is. And I need to build the stairs. Actually, this goes here because stairs. That works. So not perfect stairs, not ideal, but it'll work because it's fine. Everything can be changed later. It's kind of how the Minecraft works. Oop, you broke and you broke. And then we're out into the world as we wanted it to be. So the idea is that we dug further trying to expand our domain and we ran into the villager setup that we're going to be making. Alright, so I will need okay. So I want to get rid of the trees. I don't need the trees right now. Break all of them! Oh. Poo-poo head. There it is. Got it. Is it nighttime again? It really is nighttime again. That was so fast. Whatever. Anyway. So we're going to go down here. Go to sleep, because we can. Oh, is this area, I wonder if this area is still lit up properly enough. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Do I have like an F7 overlay on? Oh. Overlay settings. How do I think it's F8 actually. This one uses F8. Oh, I see. I don't know about that. I don't think I want to do that. That's cool. Huh. Okay. So I think it's F8 to turn it off? Yeah. So now I can see everything that's fine. It's all green. So green is good. Green means we're safe and not spawnable. That is satisfactory. See, now this is orange, where things can spawn if it's nighttime. And what about down here? Here is red. Is this red or is this still orange? This might still be orange. But I can put down a torch. And then it's all green. Good. Cool. Green means no green men. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, here's the red ones, for example. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? That's probably a different Actually, it's probably orange. It just looks different because it's dirt. Interesting. That could be not great, actually. I don't know. Do you want to come back over here? Come here. It's okay. Come here. No? Okay. He's like, no, I know you're going to show me off again. Like, I don't want that. Anyway, so we'll turn that off for now, because that's great. I am a little upset my computer has not shipped yet. For people who don't know, I did kind of splurge on a computer. It's a pretty expensive one. My finances are in decent shape now, so I went ahead and just got a computer because I've been needing one for a few years now. And it's a good one. But it hasn't shipped yet. So that's a thing. And yeah, I'm upset because it hasn't shipped yet. I really was hoping it would be shipped. Let me double check that. Technically, it could have gone through like very recently and been like, hey, by the way, we've shipped it. But let's check, shall we? Let's see. See if this is something that happens. No, still awaiting shipment. And I'm assuming that's FedEx waiting for them to give it. Waiting for FedEx to actually receive it in order to ship, I think is what that's going. So that's unfortunate. But whatever, it is what it is. I don't know why this is like that. I really don't like this. Oh, is it this side? This side actually colors. So I need to find a way to like hold this down, I guess. I don't know. This is weird. I want it to be held, but it doesn't want to be. I'm gonna see something real quick. Hold on a second. We'll just do it this way. Okay, now I'm back. It's definitely helping what I did, but we'll see how it lasts long term. I know what's happening basically. It's really hot in the basement, and my green screen is like up against the wall, right? So the fan is sending air behind the green screen in the wall, and it's making it puff out and kind of bunch together a little, which is causing shadows, and that's when it starts to show up. So now that I know what's happening, I can do something about it. And this is kind of proof of concept right here because I have a temporary hold. Will not last forever, but I think it will last for now. But anyway. But yeah, I'm having it shipped because it's being made by a particular... They do custom PCs, is what it is. And, yeah. Okay, let me break this tree down because I don't want this one here either. Break! Yeah, you're broken. Begone, foul tree. Begone, other tree of foulness. Oh, I'm sorry, parrot. Yeah, I mean, technically you could probably do that. I wouldn't know how, and I wouldn't actually do it because I don't want one of those. it's kind of pointless and would just give it money that is unnecessary, or require money that is unnecessary. You know what? That's words. It's just words. What can you do? But anyway, so I'm going to go. I guess I'm going to keep going because I don't know how much room I need for this. Really, I don't exactly know what this place is going to look like. Yeah, it's just words. It's a collection of words that are supposed to mean one thing, but because it's Zog that said them, it doesn't actually mean what it's supposed to mean. Oh, hi, fire. I'm glad I have fire tip off. And then this tree can go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And I'll take the wood, because the wood is handy, for sure. I'm gonna have to go drop some stuff. Wording worders or something. Not sure if that was actually in my quote or not. I need to add the quotes back. I really wish I still had access to those ones. I really do. Because some of those are really cool. And I'm kind of upset that I don't have them anymore. I only have like one really. I need people to send me actually other quotes that they remember. Because everybody had their favorites. And I don't know what they are. There was one about a flame cookie or something. I don't know. I remember that one because it was when I was fighting a blaze. Yeah. I'm working on figuring out a way to make it easy to add more quotes, because maybe I'll just make a command that anybody, like, you can just say, quote this, and it will actually whisper the moderators, or it will whisper somebody that can see the message clearly. It'll highlight it for them, and then the mods or whoever can go into, like, an actual admin page on the website and fill in all the blanks of the things. Maybe that's what can happen. Because all I really need to know to put it in later is, yeah, I can just have it add to a list. I could do that. That wouldn't actually be too hard. Yeah. Because then people don't have to worry about formatting anything perfectly or anything like that. All you gotta do is just quote in whatever it is that I said. That's it. And then later on it can be added. Or right then if I got a mod who wants to do that. But worst case, I do it. Yeah. I mean, I do. It's true. I have lots and lots of them, for sure. But that's the beautiful thing about ideas. And now that my mind is right, I have a priority list. I know exactly what I want to do in what order, and I know what I need to do to accomplish them. And because I have that clarity and that confidence that I know what I'm doing, I'm getting things done. The website is basically done. There's changes, of course, because there's always going to be changes. But now I'm working on this other thing, and that is progressing wonderfully. And it's just, I don't know, it's good to have all these things. So now I have these ones here that are in the future. Once things calm down, I'm probably going to start doing some like World of Warcraft hardcore stuff again, because that was fun. And I keep hearing her play it with her friend, and it's just, I don't know. I remember things. I remember playing some games with her. So I don't know. Her and I might actually start up another one at some point. I'm not sure. But regardless, I'll probably do it no matter what. But I gotta wait till things calm down because I got too much stuff I want to do for the website and the streaming. I gotta get things set. I gotta fix all the problems. But yeah, it's coming. That's the other thing I didn't actually manage or monitor last time I was doing stuff. I had so many ideas and I wanted them all to be done like that. You know, I wanted them all to be done so quickly. I was not okay with them not being in. And now I am. I mean, things take time. I can't just snap my fingers and all of a sudden, you know, it doesn't work that way. Hi, Lily. How's it going? Or is this mom using Lily's name? Yeah, it would be nice, right? It would be nice. It would be nice. But at the same time, even though things take time, even though, you know, all these things that I want to happen are not going to be done in a day, it used to stress me out. And I used to be in a bad mood because I just couldn't just get them done. Now, I'm able to have my personality, even though some of these things aren't finished. It's okay. It's okay that they're not done. And all the support you guys gave me while I was still stressing with stuff, I really appreciate all that. You guys are amazing. Seriously. Like, I love you guys. Some of you more than others, and that's okay, you know. But I appreciate it. That's her. Cool. So, yes. Hi, Lily. Alright, so I have successfully mowed the grass. Well, okay, maybe not successfully. There's always more grass to mow. But the stuff on top of the mountain is going to be gone as soon as I dig everything out anyway, even though I did mow the grass up here too. That's kind of my idle thing. When I'm just talking about something that I care about, you know, a message I want to say that's not just entertainment, my idle thing is to mow grass. Not in real life. I don't like mowing grass in real life. But in Minecraft, oh yeah. Clear out the grass. I don't want it. Before I actually tear down the mountain, though, I do want to try to take a look, now that it's cleared off a little bit, and see what kind of a building do I want to make for this. Right? Because, what does this thing say again? You know what? I can put it over here. What? There we go. Yeah, it doesn't actually say much. Hi, hi, Ange. She was doing something funny, in case that wasn't obvious. You begin shaping their hall. Stalls of timber and stone line the walls. Light filters through narrow slits carved into the rock. I think I should increase the amount of stuff you get from chatting. Because right now you get 1 per message. I think it should be 2. Because looking at how many you have, Widow, you've been talking quite a bit. I mean, you've been doing some good messages. I can tell there's a decent amount in there that are valid messages. And I feel like 29 is a little low. Maybe it should be a little higher than that. But if you had like 50 of them, I feel like maybe that's good. Yeah. Because you wouldn't gain them super quick. Because like spawning, yeah. Like you wouldn't be able to do a whole lot. But like 5 husks for as much as you've been talking in chat isn't, you know, or like 2 skeletons and a husk, something like that. I could see that being legitimate, you know? Because I want talking in chat to be worth it, you know? And I feel like maybe it's a little bit low. Oh wait, what's that command? I've never actually tested the command before. Because we do have commands to add things, and I want to see if they actually work. That's not what it is. Is it in rewards? No. It's a currency. Okay, so and it should be here, so that should work. I don't know if that would work or not. Let's see what it does. We're gonna give it a shot. So if we do add AG, we're gonna do Black Widow underscore 22. We'd probably like tab finish it. I could. Cool. And then we're gonna add 25. What happens? I don't know if it'll do anything, to be honest. Oh, I don't have, no, it should. It should have messaged something. Yeah. No, I'm not, Lily. This is commands in my actual chat. I'm trying to give somebody else some arrow gems because I think they deserve more. Nice. Because I'm special. You are special, Widow. You are. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Alright, so we have these guys. What are you selling, buddy? Do you sell anything decent? Pale oak logs. I might want some pale oak logs. Emeralds are easy for me to get. I don't need the moss now. I think there's actually a... yeah, we have a desert over here. I don't need those. You didn't miss a whole lot, Fox. Oh, you see a bird on screen. You don't like him. You don't like the bird. I understand. He's a barky boy because he saw a bird on the screen. I don't know if I told you guys. I think I did. At some point, I did. I taught my dog to watch TV one day because I wanted him to get more stimulation, and he was inside. We were in a place we couldn't really bring him outside a whole lot. We could do it, and we did, but it's a little less. So I was like, I still wanted him to get that stimulation. So I got a subscription to Doggy TV or whatever, and I taught him to watch TV. And now, whenever he sees anything on the TV that he doesn't like, it's like he thinks it's real and he barks at it. Like this was a Minecraft bird, and he barked at the bird. It's kind of funny. Actually, Black Widow, could you do me a favor and push, do the AG command? It's just exclamation point A and G. It tells you how many gems you have. Haha, it worked, actually. It didn't send the message, but it did give you the gems. That's good to know. Add chat message to currency commands. Cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Cool. All right. Anyway, so let me take a look back at this to see what kind of thing I want. Because I need to think of a building. It says a hall. Unfortunately, there's no conversion to dollars. But you get 25 for subscribing. So that is the equivalent of $10, actually. You can get the same amount for donating $10. Well, 50 is. So really not bad. Not bad at all. And you know what? I can change that now, can't I? That changes live. That isn't even a hard thing to do. Chat triggers here. Just change you to 2. Okay. And all of a sudden, it's done. You need to use some of your gems there, Gigi. I think what it was is you thought they were being used last time because the commands were returning the wrong number. They were returning the local number when I had migrated everything to a distant database. So you thought things were being used, but they weren't. And, like I told them then, I think you may have been gone by that point, but like, that's a me problem. Like, that was my bug. So I'm not going to go and correct that. I'm not going to take your gems away from you because I made a mistake. No. That's not fair. Although there's an ad now. I don't know if Gigi saw that. Oh! Oh, do. Hi there, Hoglins. Hi. Ow, that hurts. That hurts. Ow, that hurts. Whoa. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Oh, and you're going to turn into Zoglins soon. Dude. Yeah, there's Zoglins. Oh, there's creepers. Oh, not the creepers. There's a lot of creepers and Zoglins. Zoglins don't chase creepers. I did not know this. Become dead. Oh, I got one down. I can do this. I can do it. Ah! Shot you with an arrow. Oh, that's going to hurt. Get away. Run away. Eat a carrot. Ah, they're getting close. Oh, I missed. There's a creeper near me. I can feel it. Get away. Don't kill me. Stop it. I'm climbing vines on accident. Bye. Oh, that was, he didn't die. You're die. Ah, no, creep. Ow, you stupid creeper. Get out of here. Get out of here, bee! Now you gotta poison me too? Crap! Okay, run! No! Run! Run! Be dead! No, I said be dead! Oh, I'm glad the other guy stopped running after me. You, become dead! Become dead! I don't know why you were stuck on a ledge, but you totally were. Hi! Whoa! No, stop it! Go away! Back up! Back up, I said! Okay, who's next? What else we got? Oh... I'm okay. Oh. How did you survive? Okay. I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's okay. I can breathe. Wait. Yeah, my heart's still beating. Very quickly, but it's beating. No heart attacks. Because they just really don't like you. Yeah, I can tell. The bastards. Jeez, why don't you hate him? Everybody else hates him. Come here, wandering murder victim. Oh, did I not? I didn't get my pale oak logs, did I? I want to see how good this wood looks before you actually despawn. Come here. Whoop. Oh, I totally turned the wrong direction. Alright, bye-bye. Nope, bye-bye, I said. Emeralds. Come hither, emeralds! Oh, okay. I'm okay. Yeah, it looks like it could be very cool. Whoop! Wow, that was weird. Come here. Give me all the pale oak I can get. And now you are nothing more than a wandering murder victim. After I kill your llamas, because they attack, and I don't like them. Ah! I said, hi, wandering murder victim. It's now your turn. Ah! Ah! Oh, there he is. I feel like I punched him, and then he died. I don't need the seeds at all. I just don't. I'd much rather have... Okay, I did get the leather. Okay. Cool? Cool. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to come up with a design for the building itself right now. I think that's just too much to think through. So instead of that, let's base it more so on where they should be positioned. Right? How do I want to walk through their hall? Do I want them on both sides? Do I want them, along one side and around a corner? How do I want to interact with them? And how far apart should they be? How decorated should each stall be? I just need those locations so that I can put them into place and then build around them when I come up with a greater design. I almost want to craft like a room behind each of them, which doesn't make sense based on the lore of this. Because it's like, they're not going to move, right? So maybe a small little area? Like a 3x3, but they're in the front. Or maybe maybe it's just like a U shape. So here's the idea, right? If I go along these in some way, I have like this much room. Maybe? Because then I'll have the next one, right? They don't need this much space. But if I have a villager here, and here, then all of this space over here can be decorated, and I guess behind them too, which actually makes it like longer, but that's fine. It can be decorated with more of their theme, or at least their blocks. Maybe I make it a 5x5. They don't need that much room. There's no reason for them to really have that. Because they're just standing on a block. They're just, you know. But I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 5x5 with a 3x3 inner. So then this can be where the villager is standing. And all of this stuff around it can be their area. But what if we just shorten it by 1 block? That could be okay. So it's actually a 5x4. And that gives enough decoration, I feel like. But enough room so we can still go in. So the walls can be of their materials, whatever that might be. I'm not sure what to do for like a librarian. But we'll have to figure that out later. I think for now, I kind of like the idea of the 5x4. I can always shift them a little bit later. It might be a pain in the butt, to be honest, if I decide to do something like that. But if I have these guys like so, then it gives enough room for me to decorate them. It also makes the hall really, really large. Very large. And I think based on that, I don't need this mountain here. And it'll probably go in a corner. So we'll go up and, you know, cornerize it or whatever. We'll go as far as we need to. Make it take a corner. And I'm going to have to do some math and figure out exactly how big it is. But with it being a corner, our next one would be like right here. 1, 2, no, that's too much. Right? So this would be the corner area. And what I need to do is actually figure out exactly how many stalls I need, take down this mountain, and build it out to see exactly where it is. But with these guys being where the stalls are, it'll kind of create a little courtyard area where I can have something villager related or something. Actually, maybe that's the spawning. No, I don't really want it to be that way though. If I can get really creative, I could have it underground, and whenever I need another villager because one dies or something, I can hit a button, it'll pop up out of the ground and he'll run over to his workstation, and if I craft it the right way, he'll climb up and drop down in the hole all on his own. I am getting pretty good at manipulating AI, so I do think it's possible. But I may not like the design I have to implement in order for it to work. So I don't know for sure. But I do think that'd be interesting if I'm just like, oh no, you guys, that was quick. Yeah, like you guys killed, you know, you spawned a skeleton in the area and then it shot at me, but it killed one of my villagers. Or a blaze, you set him on fire and he died. Then I'm like, oh man, crap. And then I just hit a button, right? And then up pops a villager and he'll run and take the place. Then the only thing I have to do is just cycle his trades enough to get back to where I was, get whatever one it was. It'd be kind of interesting, I think. So let me start digging down this. I'm going to get rid of these guys. Well, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to leave this as an example of what I'm thinking. But the rest of this mountain can go down. I got to figure out a wither killing situation too. But for now, yeah. And I have plenty of dirt. I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff being like digging and despawned. I don't need this much dirt. I might keep the stone. I need to see where my chest is, but for now, I'm definitely going to be keeping whatever stacks are in the inventory of dirt and stuff. But beyond that, I'm not worried about picking them up. That's just too much. And I don't need it at all. I don't need any of it. This could take a little while too. I don't know. I might change up how I'm doing this. Because this much digging, I don't know. If I have something to talk about, it's fine. I don't mind doing this if there's something to talk about. Of course, there's a welcome to the chat room situation. Is this even... Okay. Oh. I wanted to write that down too. Okay. Alright. So I think maybe what I can do is instead of this specifically, let me kind of dig backwards to over here. Because I know it's going to start on this level. I think this is going to be one of the terraformed and developed areas that I've just discovered. Although I've been in the area, I've built the tower, so I probably should have seen this. But we're going to ignore that a little bit because it fits the current lore. But, you know, it is what it is. But what I'm going to do is actually not worry too much about digging this out. Not all of it anyway. I'm going to find a decent place to start. Wow, that's a big open cave. That might make everything easier. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to be on this level, and I don't know exactly where to start this thing. How big do I need it, I guess, is really the question. Right? Because, I mean, it's going to need a lot of room. Because right now, I have a good chunk of space already reserved, and they're just in, like, I have them all in a 1x1 with, you know, a 1-block space around them. Like, that's it. That's the only room that's there. So I don't, like, I'm going to need a lot more room to make all of this, because that goes from a 1x1 into a 5x4 per villager. Which is fine. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. But I do need a lot of room for it. So I think maybe if we've just come out here and discovered them, and maybe we'll start like right around here, and we'll just go out as far as we need to. So the first one will be around here on this level. You know what? I'm gonna get some of the dirt, because what do I not need? I don't need poppies. Definitely don't need poppies. Don't need that. I didn't pick up the seeds. I don't need all of the dirt or anything, but I do want to get like a stash of it, because I'm gonna be using some dirt for some of this stuff too. So I'll just pick up, you know, whatever I have. And that way I've got some to work with at the very least as I'm building things. Yeah, just keep digging. Just keep digging. Yeah. I have that. That's not up right now, though. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so, if I'm going to go here... This whole mountain will end up getting changed over a little bit, I think. Just to, I don't know, like, not sure how much to terraform this, but I do think this little area is going to be chopped down so that we have a clear line of sight to over here. And this is the level, I believe, that we're going to have these things start. So we'll kind of go around over here. Just because this is where I've stopped digging, we'll have the first one be right here, right? So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, and 1, and then of course we have our floor in here that I need to dig. I need to place the floor and then place everything else. I'll figure, well actually that's going to end up being there. So there's our first stall, so to speak. And all this can be dug out because we need to keep making the stalls. I'm not going to worry about the whole mountain just yet, because I want to get you know, different kind of progress going, and I'll probably just finish digging this off camera. If we get into some kind of a conversation, I'll come back, and this will be my mindless task while we're talking about things. But right now, I think, I'll just skip it off stream if it comes to that. All right, so here's the first one. I figure out what I want to build on the sub-server. I haven't built an actual structure in so long. I get that. I haven't either, actually. All right, so... Nope. There we go. All right, so there's number one, and then we have the second one, because I want to make sure we have... you know, a full set, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each. So then we start again with 1, so we have like a double wall here. But that's fine. So here's number 2. Now, I want to see how many I actually need. I need to go count the villagers I have. Ow, my face! See if I want to adjust how many I have of certain ones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Like, I don't need that many cartographers, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 42 spots here. Now, I know these guys I do want to keep, because these are my... This is how I heal my tools and everything up. As I trade in the mass load of iron that I get, and... words. I totally just lost all of those words. But yeah, I trade in the iron I get for emeralds, and then I use the emeralds to do other stuff. Really. Food and whatever, you know. And that's just kind of how it works. And all of those trades give me the experience that I need to heal up my elytra, which stays topped off because I'm wearing it. And, you know, my tools if I'm holding it. Except for my bow, obviously. So you were the one who did the bee. You beed me. No. My deduction skills are unmatched. By all those except people who exist. Right. I wanted to see exactly how many things I needed. Yeah, you probably should eat some food. Some medicine actually says take on an empty stomach, but I don't think pain meds are one of them. Alright, do I need the Fletcher? I mean, eventually, kind of, sort of. I might as well keep them, you know, if it's not too big of a problem.
Huh?
Definitely want these guys because I trade in stone for those. I forgot about that. I need to start trading in stone and diorite. And then I have stone and andesite.
Huh?
You did what on an empty stomach?
Huh?
Yeah. That sounds like a GG thing. If it's actually a problem. I don't know enough about medical stuff to know whether or not it's like a thing. 2 rabbit's feet.
Huh?
I can get glowstone and stuff for these guys. There you go. Amy knows.
Huh?
I can also trade flesh in. Forgot about that. Obviously, I want some redstone dust, but I'm not going to get that now because my inventory's a little
Huh?
full. Lapis.
Huh?
Anyway, so 42 is the total count. What are you guys, and do I need you? I guess trading in wool, I don't need... if I trade in white wool,
Huh?
or I can get wool, rather.
Huh?
Oh, that's clever. I like that, Gigi. That's clever.
Huh? Huh?
That's clever. I like that.
Huh?
Alright, so I definitely want that. I only have one of these guys, so I'll keep him too. Obviously, I want to do this. I might actually add in... I don't really need to, though, really. Like, honestly, I feel like I don't actually need to. I've been able to get plenty of food with just the one. So I think I'll leave that. Obviously, I need all of the librarians. These two here are not actually set yet. You don't have a... Excuse me! Excuse me, sir! Unemployed friggin' thing! You just tried to sell me a curtain. If I had a flint and steel right now, I would burn you both to death. Not gonna worry about it right now. Alright, but anyway, so I think I'm gonna keep all that I have. What do you guys give me, though? Like, you all give a different empty map. And after a while, you get... like, you...
Huh?
Think about words. After a while, you get maps to certain special things, right? I think they can even bring you to one of the new ones, the dungeons. That's fair. So I think I am going to keep them all, actually. So I need 42. I need 42 slots. And if we're going to do a little arc or a corner thing, that means I need 21 long. Yeah, I don't like taking anything either. I'm kind of the same way with that. That said, oh, I talked to my physical therapist, right? I told him the same thing. And I was like, I don't like taking medication because I feel like it cripples the body to take care of itself. And I do believe that. Now, granted, I'm not talking about, like, I'm not an anti-vaxxer or what I'm taking my vaccines. Like, I'm not stupid, okay? I just mean in general. Like, all of the medication we take, it cripples the body. Like, my immune system is so good because I used to eat mud pies when I was a kid. I put crappy stuff in my body, so my body learned to defend itself against it. But then my physical therapist, actually, he told me, he was like, I get that for certain things like pain because it reduces pain tolerance. You know, your body can't fight against, like, it doesn't get used to the feeling. I don't know, whatever it is he said. He didn't say those words. But he's like, I get the concept. And he's like, then you think about it this way. A lot of the pain meds have a secondary purpose. Like, for example, ibuprofen reduces swelling. And he's like, if you reduce swelling, that's a good thing. Because swelling can cause other problems. And it's like, okay, well, you know, it's not crippling yourself necessarily if it's, you know, it's just one of those things. It makes you think. It's like, okay, I mean, that's true. I think he said that was ibuprofen. I'm pretty sure he said that was the one that does, reduces swelling. But yeah. I was like, okay. Yeah, you tend to work way too hard there, Fox. You probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that. Just saying. There's the microphone. There we go. Okay. Now the mic is closer. Ah, see, there's another point. Yeah. Yeah, just be smart, don't overdo it, basically. And I think the reason I kind of got that way about pain meds specifically is because my mom, like, habitually took, like, 4 painkillers, like 3 sleeping pills, and like 12 different pills at night before she went to bed. And over time, it just didn't work on her. Like, none of it did. She was always still in constant pain because she always took pain meds. She kept increasing the dose rather than letting her body's tolerance go down, you know? And I'm like, I don't ever want to end up like that. I would much rather suffer a little bit now to make sure my body never gets to the point where I'm just in so much agony that I can't do anything in a day. I don't ever want to be like that. And I think that's kind of where I started with it. I think she got down on that nowadays. She worked her way down, but it's still one of those things. And, you know, like Gigi was saying, it's like, that's what you call not being smart about it. It's just, depending on what you take is, you know, your body, I don't know, it makes it so your body can't fight for itself. And in a lot of cases, you know, it's important. Like, I mean, obviously, Gigi is the one who knows more about this stuff. So her saying your body's in fight or flight so it can't heal, it makes sense. It's logical. And obviously, she's going to be right about this. I'm not stupid. I'm going to listen to the one who took medical, well, you know, who has medical knowledge. And it's like, okay. This one comes down here, I think. And then this one goes here. Yeah. But like, for example, there was one point in time where I started getting heartburn. Okay, this is the first time I started getting heartburn. I was like, man, I'm getting old. I'm starting getting a heartburn, and I hated it. But different story for another day. So I started taking Tums, and I am one of the people who likes Tums. Like, the flavor is good to me. I understand it's chalky, and a lot of people don't like that, but I do. And because I was still young, old enough to get heartburn, but still young, I started eating them a lot because I was like, it's helping my heartburn, you know? And then I got to the point where I was on them. So when I tried to get off of them, my body didn't have to try to fight the natural amount of heartburn or whatever you get. And when I was coming down off of Tums, because I know how weird that sounds, I had nonstop heartburn, like all day for like 3 or 4 days straight. Did not go away. I was like, this is a side effect from just taking Tums, being reliant on them for so long. You know, that's what happens. Oh, that's not where you go. You go here. Yeah, and then you go here. But, yeah. So I have that. Okay, this is still done correctly. Yes, I think so. So you have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yep, okay, we're still good. 1, and this goes here, because that's already doubled. And then this, and then this. And one more there, but... And then I need to get the floor underneath it. Let's go ahead and do this. Got a bang for minutes involving pallet jack, forklift, and a near miss. And I've had people try to tell me, you don't know what you're talking about. You're too young to have back pain. Yeah. I'm with you, Fox. There's people, don't even come to me about back. I've had back pain since I was like 12. My mom had a bad back. It's in the genes, apparently. And we're taught, whatever it is, environmental or actual genes, maybe it's just, you know, environmental in that you learn the wrong way to stand or sit or whatever, you know, and regardless of the case, it feels like it's hereditary. And I was never taught how to properly maintain my posture so that my back doesn't hurt, and now it doesn't stop hurting. Trying to force my spine into the right shape hurts it more. Granted, I still do it because I know it's better, and that pain means it's on the right track. To a degree, it does anyway. But it's still... You know, it hurts. It's hard. Alright, and then... Alright, so how many do we have right now? Because I need to do 21 of them. Of course it's nighttime. Yeah. It is very uncomfortable, but it's a good thing though, Fox. It's still good to do. Don't let that, like, dissuade you. Just because it doesn't hurt and you're in the wrong posture You got to fight through that pain because what you're doing is generally aligning your spine. You have a helmet on, sir. So that, you know, the things that can actually handle the support are, you know, handling the support. Ow! Don't blow up on me, stupid! Of course you're going to shoot me. Become dead now. But, you know, like, for example, one of the things that I noticed, or my physical therapist told me, he pointed out, is that I don't quite hold my neck the right way. And it comes from a lot of sitting in bed, right? So I a lot of times I lift my head up, and I also look to the right. So my neck hurts a lot because of that. And he's like, make sure you do this all the time, which I now do. My neck hurts less. But the point is just that doing this is more comfortable currently than forcing my head in the right position. But because this is the right position, it's eventually going to stop hurting and then make it hurt even less than it did the original way. Like, it's going to go away. And it's like, you just got to retrain your body. And it hurts. It sucks when you grow up the wrong, you know, with the wrong posture and everything. It's not comfortable. What are you going to do? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6. This is going to be a huge build, okay? This is going to be a gigantic friggin' build. Do I want to continue? Before I go anywhere else, do I want this to continue? Because if we take a look at this, if we're at like 6 around here, right? So we need 6, and it's going to be like, I think it was 6. So then we have like 12, and then 18, and then a little bit less for 21. Like somewhere in here for 21. And I don't even think we're going to have enough room this way for 21. So we're probably going to have to do a different design for this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that either. I had a doctor. This was back when vaping wasn't as researched. That's my puppy. He's currently in the way. He's saying hi, Daddy. He's staring at me. He doesn't realize you guys can see him. Hi, puppy. He had no idea. You got a very good close-up on him. Come here. No, we're not playing, baby. It's not playtime. No, I know you want to play. He's being cute and adorable and trying to play with me. He's trying. He can't. I love you. Stop this. Oh. Oh, I just smacked the mic a little. Can I grab this and move it a little? What can I do here? Yeah. Oh, maybe that's something I can do in the future. Oh yeah, it helped a little bit. Anyway. But anyway, so this is back when vaping wasn't as researched. And I went into the doctor and I told them, you know, I'm having a problem. Okay. Now, I researched online what this problem was called, and it's called air hunger. I've talked about this before. But I went into the doctor. I told him I'm suffering from air hunger. And he's like, oh, you mean shortness of breath? No. Not shortness of breath. It's different. So for people who don't know what air hunger is, you can look it up. They might explain it better. But my explanation is something like, you know the feeling like when you're like, you know what, I need a deep breath. Your body tells you that. It's this little feeling in the back of your lungs, I guess. And it's just like, I need that. I need to breathe deep right now. You do, and you get that satisfaction, that completion. You've satisfied that urge. Air hunger is when you can still get that deep breath. The same way. But that urge doesn't go away. You endlessly feel like you need to take a deep breath. Your oxygen levels are fine. Your oxygen to carbon dioxide balance, like all that is still good. Like they tested all that. They're like, you're fine. You're good. You have no problems. Let us know when the symptoms arise. I was like, I'm suffering from the symptoms right now. They're like, it's not possible. Your numbers are good. And this doctor specifically, I kept trying to explain to him what air hunger was. And he's like, yeah, shortness of breath. I was like, no. And he told me like 6 times. He's like, yeah, that's shortness of breath. No, it's not. Shortness of breath is different. It's about, it's different. And I could not get him to understand. And it was so frustrating. I tried to pull it up. He wouldn't look at my phone. I was like, this is what it's called. It's called air hunger. By other medical professionals, it's called air hunger. And I showed him my phone, and he's like, no, it's fine. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. And then he showed me my numbers, and he's like, my numbers are this far out of the range that they can clarify and diagnose somebody with COPD. And I remember actually asking Gigi at some point, is this a progressive thing? Like, am I going to pass from this? And, you know, I was told it was. But the thing is, it's never gotten worse. That was years ago. It's never gotten worse. Granted, I'm not doing anything super, super harmful to my lungs, but it's actually gotten better over time. My own physical therapy with lungs, breathing certain ways, doing certain things, have made it help more. It's also psychological. It has a psychological component because thinking about it actually makes it show up more often. So I don't know if it's still happening, but my brain doesn't realize it's happening in one of those deals. But yeah, I don't know. There is a psychological component to it for sure. But it's like, it's not air hunger. And he just kept trying to tell me it's air hunger, it's air hunger. And for, you know, years afterwards, I was like, I have COPD. I'm going to die from this. I'm going to suffocate to death slowly. And I hated it. Like, it really bummed me out. It worsened my depression and everything. Because this doctor couldn't give an extra step and explain a little bit more about the situation. He found some kind of diagnosis to give me, to get me out of the office. I saw a doctor later, and he's like, I don't know what he was talking about. Your numbers are fine. If you were diagnosed with that, it's not even in your file. So I know that he made it up because he didn't even chart it in my medical record. He made it up on the spot to get me out of the office. And he made me suffer worse depression for something I didn't even have. Didn't even chart it. Because the doctor's like, I don't know, I guess if you were diagnosed with this, it's not in your chart. I don't know what you're talking about. Your numbers are fine. They still don't know what's going on. It's like, I believe you have air hunger. Like, I had a good doctor later. It's like, I get it. It's a documented thing, but we don't know, you know, we don't know what's causing it. Granted, that was a while ago, too. I probably should go back and check just to see if they've had any updates on this whole vaping thing, because I think that's what it came from, the whole vaping concept. But yeah, fixed now. Okay. Well, what was yours? I'll take secrets, or at least guide my doctors next time I go in for a checkup. Is it tied to anxiety? Or depression? Because I was massively depressed at the time, but it got better before I had anxiety meds. After depression meds, but before anxiety meds. that is a chicken on a ledge in a cave. Chicken on a ledge in a cave. Chicken on a ledge in... Bye! Maybe not bye. Hi. How's it going? Chicken on a ledge in a cave. Yeah. Mine doesn't go away completely. Well, I want to take that back because I'm not sure. I haven't paid attention to it. So perhaps it did go away. If I don't notice it's happening, maybe it is gone with anxiety meds. And I think I need an increase to my anxiety meds because I'm starting to, it's coming back a little bit now, again. Maybe that's exactly what it is. And it would explain why it's a bit of a psychological component. And maybe it wasn't caused by the vaping. Maybe it's just a coincidence that it happened. Maybe vaping, you know, like quitting vaping or quitting smoking increased my anxiety. So that's why it seemed to coincide with when I stopped. That does explain things. Definitely certain, you know, it's a thing for sure. I actually recently talked to my doctor about increasing my anxiety meds. I still think I need an increase, but he wanted to make sure I'm taking the full dose of all of my medication. So that way, once we start in there, he can better gauge exactly how the increase is affecting me and there's no other questions. And basically what that means is my ADHD medication, I wasn't taking it all the time. I was taking that intermittently, and it's not exactly a, you know, taking it only when I think I need it kind of situation. I just didn't think about it a lot. I was just like, eh. And when I forgot, I was like, I don't care. I got my other meds in me, so I'm good there. Like, I was really good with the other meds. Just not that one. So now he's like, make sure you take that just as faithfully as you're taking the other ones. And then when you come see me, and it was like in a month or so, well, you know, we'll talk about increasing your anxiety meds if it's still something that needs to happen. He's like, you're on the lowest dose of it, so I don't mind. I expect it to happen. Which I did too. I'm just getting to the point where I'm actually getting used to it. My body's building a tolerance. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just have to wait for another like month or so. Isn't there a type 20 or some type of baby? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Gotcha. Love your face too. Thank you for the information and everything. Have a good dinner. Anyway, now that I'm done talking about all that, like I said, once I have something to talk about, I'll do some digging out of the mountain and everything. But I need to figure out exactly how I want this stuff organized because my original organization method isn't exactly going to work. Because if you think about it, I can actually measure this a little better. If we have to do 21, so it's 21 by 5. So it's 105 blocks. And if we go from somewhere around here, which is probably about the furthest I would ever accept a villager pod or whatever being in this hall. Where are we at? We're going, which direction? Hold on. Okay, we're going in X right now. So we're going minus X, which is easy enough to do at 105 blocks. So once we get to negative 618, that's as far as we need to go in order to fit all of them in. Yeah! Oh, I missed it. That's fine. So in order to fit all of them in this direction, we would have to go inside this area somewhere. This far away from the water. From here to there would be the size. And then of course we would be like all the way out there. So our entire villager hall area would be like this big. It'd be all the way out to here-ish. This whole area would end up the villager area. And it's like, I like it, but it's big. I need to condense it a little. So, yeah. Maybe we figure out another way to organize this stuff. What if we combine them by room? That would shorten it considerably. So we made a bigger room for them, but we grouped them in batches. Oh wow, there is so much. Holy cow. This chat is ridiculous. Holy jeez. Hold on. How much of this did I miss? Okay, the Twitch chat disconnected again. I didn't realize it. Everything after there was a study about smoking vapes and that causes anxiety from Amy. Everything after that until everything after that until thanks, I'm pretty sure it's just a head cold from Manda. Everything else was gone. Oh, I don't want you to feel poopy, Manda. Hope you feel better. Okay, there we go. I may not change the chat because you do have the dig command as well. I was thinking about that actually. Well, I already did increase the chat. I don't know. It's probably okay. We'll see how quickly you guys gain gems. That was one of my mistakes last time with the other currency, the interaction credits or whatever I called them. In that it was way too easy to gain a lot of them. There was no balance at all. Like, it was just so easy for certain people to get credits. Like, one resub and you had enough interaction credits for an entire month. And then the next month you gained even more because of how I had it set up. So it's like, yeah, it does. It just keeps messing up for me. I don't know why. It could be something related to the bit rate. I don't know. My bit rate on Twitch is apparently it's red. Like I think it's probably fine, but the quality probably is, going up and down. I don't think it's quite to the level of buffering, but it's, what it is. But it should be, I don't know. I feel like the chat is really important to remain connected. That should be the priority of Twitch. But anyway, so what I was thinking actually is if we do a similar concept, only 4 though, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do something like, for example, I have the armor smiths. And we do like 1, 2, 3, 4 armor smiths. And then instead of we doing just 1 block on the outside, we do 2 of them. So then we have like a room. Each room will have like 4 or 5 villagers in it. Right? Or I could even make a bigger room. I don't think we can have them this close together though. They'd have to be spaced, huh? I have to figure this out. I don't know. Any updates on the PC? No, I don't. There so far isn't. They sent me an email that made me think it was getting close to being sent or whatever. That maybe I was just waiting on it to arrive at FedEx, like they shipped it away from them, but FedEx needs to receive it. But that was a couple days ago, and they haven't received it yet. Usually FedEx doesn't take that long. But they did send me an email like getting ready for your PC. Like, here's the next steps. Here's what you can do to prepare for it. Make sure your areas, so it makes it sound like, hey, we're done and we're sending it out. But still no updates on it. I'm pretty upset about it. I mean, it's been a week. They should be. If they send it soon, I can forgive them. If it takes another week to be sent out, I'm going to be mad. I'm definitely going to contact them if it's not started to be delivered in, a couple more days. Give them till Friday. Because this is, you know, it ain't right. But anyways, let me go take a look at the villagers to see exactly what we have. So that way I can check. Because we have, you know, 4 of the armorers. We have 4 toolsmiths. And we have 4 weaponsmiths. Like, this is one of the first ones we're going to do. Because all the other ones, like, the librarians are going to be harder to do because we have so many of them. And I don't know. I don't know how the librarians are going to work yet. But these guys are already kind of working. I don't know. Let me go see if I can lay something out here, maybe. Because I don't need to go that far away with it, especially because my bed is over here. And I kind of need to go to bed. I need to get the sleepies. Alright, so let's see. So one thing that we know is that we have to have a space between them, at least one space. Because if we don't, the villagers will be right next to each other and they can run back and forth. And we'll end up with a situation where this blast furnace is tied to this villager over here, but he can't get to it to restock. We don't ever want that to be a thing. So we're going to have it spaced like this. So that's bare minimum. That's what needs to happen. Now we can have a wall on the backside. That's not a problem. And this wall can sort of kind of be decorated somehow with whatever the theme is. And I don't know how exactly to decorate that, but we're going to have to work on it. I'm going to have to do some designing, I guess. But we can do, maybe we do something a little different. Maybe the hall isn't a static number or a static design. Right? Some rooms can be like this. And then we have the 2 there, but then we have like 1 here and 1 here. Right? So it's a little bit different. And then we can have like designs or whatever in the corner. And we'll have extra blast furnaces and weaponsmiths or whatever it is we can do there. And then we have like, this is one of our rooms. So then we have another 4, well, another 2 categories. So you have 1 for the tools, 1 for the weapons, and 1 for the armor. Because we have 4 of each. So this can be one of these for each of those. And I don't mind that particular design. We need to figure out how to fit them together over there, but that can be the design. Then we have, I know we have 4 cartographers, so they can use the same design. What if we make a design for 1, 2, 3, and 4? Do we have anything that has 3? Only 3? Because we have those 4. Because we have stone cutters, we got 2 of those. I think that's it, really. We have 1, 2, 4, and then whatever we're going to do for these guys. For the librarians. Yeah, so we'll do 1, 2. So a single pot or a single room is going to be simple enough and probably just be not that. Should it be just this? Just make that a you know, that's the single room. And then we need a double room, right? So what if we just make it twice as wide? So we have this one, and then we have 1, 2, 3, here. So we'll have 1 here, 1 here, and then we go like this. And that's our double room. Or do we want to change it up a little? Maybe we change it up and we have it one here and then one here. Or do we want them right at the beginning? No, I don't like that so much. Unless we make it longer, I don't really like that. So we can have this and we can just have it stuff behind it. So that can be our two room. So I have the 1, 2, 4, and then whatever we're going to do with the librarians. Now we could just do the combination of 4 librarians, or we can make a big hall, because I think there's what do we have? 2, 4, 6. So 6, 12, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 of these. So we're designed for the librarians. We need 20. Oh, hi. How are you? How's it going? Become bye-bye? Become dead. Check, check. I do have more dirt. Okay, we're good. Even says down there, plus 64. Alright. Half work. Gotta go a little bit since I just realized what time it is and I don't feel like hearing your complaint. Yeah, I get that. That's fair. No problem. Alright, so we do 4. Probably going to end up with 5. So if we do 1, 1, 1, and then we have 1, because they still shouldn't be able to cross over that way. That should be fine. 1, 1, and then it'd be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we're going to have 9. So we have 2 of these pods. So 9, 18, and then we need like a 2 pod that's close to it. Unless we just do this. And then we have another room that has all of our librarians in it. Or there's... Okay, so that actually makes 40... or that makes room for 22 of them, and that's not really what we're looking for. So how about instead of that, let's do this. And we make... because we only need room for 1 more, so if we just make this here, and then we have the 1, 2, and 3, and then we go like this. And then we have 2 of these rooms, because then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we have 20. So I have 2 of these rooms back to back, 1 in here and 1 in the next one. That works. Now we know we need 2 of these. Choose. I feel like there's only 1, 2, the stone cutters, right? There's 4, 4, 4. So 3 4 so far. So there's a 1, 1, 1, and 1. So 4 1s, 1, 2, and then 3, 4 4s. So 4 1s, 4 4s, and 1 2. Is it thundering? Of course it's thundering. Now I gotta go sleep. That's not where my bed is, though. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Let me go to sleep now. Alright. Oh wait, I gotta go this way. Okay, so I needed 4 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. I needed 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I needed just 1, 2. And then I needed 2 of those. So 4 ones, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 fours, and then the 20. So we have 20 here. 22. 26. 36. 42. Yeah. Okay. Good. Math works out. So now I know what I need in order to do this stuff. Now it just comes down to where do I want to set them up? And do I want to put them like in order or anything? I don't know. So I do need 4 ones. Let me see what I'm working with over here. Again. So over here, because we wanted it over here, but those, now that we have kind of that design we have there, which I think works a lot better than our original one. We don't need to go as far out, I feel like. So let's start maybe here. Let's see how far this thing goes. Oh, I don't have enough dirt. No, I have grass. All is good. All is fine. Alright. So now we have the flat area here, so we're good to go. But I just don't think we need to go that far out. So if our area is going to be here, let's just see about 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was only 3 though. So you have our single pod, and I think it was like this. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so that was our single pod. And we're going to do 4 of these. Boop, boop. Right, just to make sure I have enough stuff. So then we have our second. And then a third. Bye-bye, mountain. You're going bye-bye. Alright, so there's that, and then we go like this. So there's 1, 2, 3. I just need 1 more for this. So more digging of the mountain. That's fine. It is to be expected. My shovel is almost gone and broken, but it's not yet. I'm glad I caught that. I need to go heal my shovel. Alright, and then... Alright, so there is the 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is what I have here. So there's 4 ones that are done. I only have 1, 2 to get done. I need to go heal. Woo! I almost smashed my face in that. Do I have, how much iron do I have? I might have to go get some iron from my cave. I don't think I have much now. I don't have any down there either. I took all that away. I don't have much emeralds. Rather many emeralds. I'll go get some iron because I've got to heal up my shovel. So time to acquire some emeralds. Emeraldies. Emeraldies. Whee! I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these. Crap. I don't have them. Yeah, you're good. Don't need seeds. And I only need a stack in order to get what I need, so that's fine. Swoop to swoop. And then, can I just, like... Yeah, it works. Let's clear it out enough. So now I can go here and do this. Hopefully that's enough to heal up my shovel enough. I did say I had enough, but this will get me to the point where I don't need to do it again right now. I can do it later. Then I go over here. I'm gonna bloop, bloop, bloop. So you. Badoop, badoop. Badoop, badoop, badoop. Badoop, badoop, badoop. Do I have enough? Nope, I don't have enough. Okay. So that's all that I have for now, but that's a decent amount. That definitely gives me enough to continue the project at the very least. Of course, you're connecting the chat. Anyone else saying anything? Okay. Anyway. Whee! Alright, so... That's nice. I'm happy for you. That was quick, though. That's super quick. Does she know about the ability you have with the server to add her or remove her at will? And then... Well, I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad, I guess. I like to be heard, I guess. Not louder than your children. Makes sense. Children are loud sometimes. How often does she watch back the streams when she has to go to bed early? Like, do I need to, like, say less things? Okay. Understood. There was a bouncing thumbs up. That was kind of cool. That was very cool. Boop! All the boops. Okay, so now, well, I don't think that's far enough, actually. I need to make more room for this next cell, this next room, this next thing is... Oh, you need to be broken out too, I guess. I guess you too, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Gotcha. Yeah, the middle of the jungle is the new spawn. That should have been where it happens, I think. It should be where people spawn in at. Like right by the temple. Near, well, I mean not right by it, but near the temple in the jungle. I wanted that to be spawn. And I like that because I would like spawn to be interesting. One thing I noticed in the past is just that that's awesome. I'm glad. That makes me happy. But I got you. That makes sense. I was saying something. shoot. Forgot what I was talking about. Alright, so there's a 2-block space in between them, and it's 1 block longer. So this is actually going to be 1 block longer, and then so then you have this guy, 2 blocks, and then this one, and this goes over here, like that. Oh, gotcha. Okay, there you go. That reminds me of what I was talking about too. One thing I noticed about like the spawn towns and stuff of old ones, which by the way we're resetting. We're not gonna say this is Xogoria season 4 or 3 or whatever number it is. We're starting over with Xogoria. The name change is that what is that? Is that the nudge it back over? That was the back of the monitor actually, because it's sitting like peeking out from the side of the monitor. But anyway, but yeah, it's going to be Xogoria season 1. The name change allows us to reset the season count, and I think it's going to be better that way overall. But one thing I want to make sure happens is I would like spawn to be interesting. Now, I didn't exactly lay out this is this district, this is this. Like I don't think that needs to be a thing because of what I want to see. It makes sense to do that when we're going to have a huge amount of people or whatever. Maybe that's something that'll happen in the future if we get there. But at the moment, I want to see interesting builds. So I don't want people to go, oh, I have an interesting build for a stone shop, but I need to build it in the side of a mountain. No. Settle. Hey, settle. You know, but I want to build it in the side of a mountain, but the only mountain at spawn is in the housing district. I don't want that to be a thing. I want them to be able to build what they want to build, where they want to build it. And that's also why spawn is kind of the way it is. It has a lot of different elements. You're in the jungle. It's got a lot of cliffs. It's got water. It has so many things. It's got 2 different mountains. It's got a lot of caves. I'd love to see something happen with one of those caves, you know? And it'll take a long time for any of this to really happen. And maybe, you know, I'll get a lot more people on there as we go. And more people do more things. It'll be interesting. But I want them to have the option of making whatever it is they want. Hi up there. What do you have? And so that's why I kind of said, just, you know, be good about it. Don't put your shop right next to a house. Unless you want your house to be part of a shop. That opens that up to that, you know, that opportunity as well. It's just going to be one of those things. I will take more pale wood, thank you. I don't need those. Which means you can die. Oh. Oh, you fell. Oh, you fell too. Got you both dead. I don't know what was going on, but sure. Where you at? You done? Come here. You're dead. Wandering murder victim has been laid to rest. Oh. No, I know who's doing a lot of this stuff. And if you're curious, Amy, you can go to the server, the console. It sounds a little bit more like you know more about tech, so I'm going to try to trim back the actual explanations too much. But if I say anything that confuses you, feel free to ask. But yeah, if you go to the website under our, it is named Xogoria, under the Xogoria server, that console, you'll see a lot of messages in there about Space Mage. I know he's been doing a lot of things. I didn't even know you could run commands, but he's been running like the fill commands and stuff. So I guess maybe that's something that creative does. I don't even know. But one thing I'm going to have to look into is not only resetting the world, but I need to reset each player's inventory as well. Because I don't want people to go in and just give themselves a full kitted out gear and then they log into a new world, but their character still has all the fully kitted gear. Yeah. And I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong. Like, I opened it up for creative so people can explore, people can try to do stuff, you know. I don't have an issue with it. I just have to make sure that when I reset it, it's truly reset. And that all the things that should be denied are. So yeah, I don't really care that he does that now. I just got to make sure it's reset. I got to look into that actually. And that'll be Friday stream. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know about the chunk loader situation. I don't know what's up with that. Is that like, there's not an actual chunk loader in Minecraft, is there? Like, is it one of the ones with the portals or whatever? Like you send an item through a portal to keep the chunk loaded? Alright, there's the 2. There's the 1, 2. So I have the 4 1s, the 1, 2. I don't have a 3, but I have like 4 4s, I think. And then we have the big ones. So I need 4 4s. That block is not supposed to be there. I wonder if that was an Enderman that did that or if that was just me. It's probably just me. It'd be so coincidental if an Enderman did that. Actually, I turned off mob griefing. So, no, I didn't. Did I? I don't remember. Minecart in the portal? Gotcha. Okay. But I need 2 of these and 4 of these. So we got 2, and there's 2 blocks. So 2, 1, space, 1, 2 blocks. Okay. So if we take a turn now, are we going to be able to fit all this? Since I need 4 of them, plus the other 2. What if we do 1 that direction, and then 1 this direction? Or maybe 2 this direction, 2 this direction, and then we have our 2. I think we'll do it that way. A 2 and 2 situation. I think that'll be a little better that way. So I was kind of sad. I was like in my head a little bit, but yeah. I just stopped talking all of a sudden. That's totally a Zog thing to do. It kind of is a Zog thing to do, actually. But I know there was one, I think this one was 4 too, wasn't it? I'm glad I have this camera. It really helps. It's actually 5. This one is actually 5. This one's 4, but this one's 5. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Good to know. So this one actually is going to go out a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 1 here. And then there's 2, 1, space 1. And then 1, 2, and then here. And then of course we have 1 there. Just like that. That's one of the next ones. Now I just need to make 1 more in this direction. Breaking out the other side of a mountain. I like it. I like it. More so digging this one, but we're just going to dig it all and remake it because I want to make sure I'm doing it right. You. All of you go bye-bye. I thought it would. I think it will, but I'm not 100%. It's one of those things I have a note to look into because I'm not 100% sure. But I do definitely think it's a possibility at the very least. Oop, that's not what I want. I fell down a vine. Go away, vine. Nobody likes you. Okay, I kind of like vines. I'm not going to lie. But I don't want you in this situation. So you can go away. We'll go ahead and stock this up here. I feel like at some point I had done something like restarted a world. Like it was in the past. So I have no idea. Like something could have changed or whatever. I don't know. But I feel like I copied a world over or did something with the world involving copying it or deleting it or whatever. But the player data didn't transfer with it. Maybe I just did the region files and it is actually stored in the world. I don't know. But it's one of those things I don't completely know. Wanna take a look. So we got those. All right, so here's the two of them. Oh, I need this one to be here. And this goes here. Yeah, so there's our two. Now what I need to do is actually change direction here. So it is also 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the start of our next path in this direction. Then we'll at least have the idea of where the villagers can go. Just digging out a lot because it's all dirt and it's all working out pretty well. Yeah, exactly. Better safe than sorry kind of thing. I think, I haven't decided fully yet, but I may not actually have my own, like, area in there. I think my area is just going to be spawn. I'm going to build up spawn myself. At least a lot of spawn, at least until other people start to do it. Like nobody else is barred from it or anything. I just know a lot of people aren't going to spend too much time at spawn because that's usually how it works. And I want to make sure spawn does get developed pretty well. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm just going to do a lot of spawn stuff and not really have my own area, so to speak. I guess I'm going to have to a little, but... There it is. I will take all of these sticks and wood, sticks and wood, sticks and wood. Thank you, thank you, thank you now. Sticks and wood in my pockets. You're welcome for that terrible song. Alright, I need to go sleep. Woo! Ow, my legs. Yeah, I did notice people getting kicked a lot too. I don't know what it is, what mod it is, but I'll try to look into that a little too to see what kind of mods would force that. I noticed from the console, I was keeping an eye on the console a little bit, and I could tell that people were like logging in and logging right back out right away. It very well could be one of the plugins or something just not being configured. You know, one of those deals, I don't know. But we'll see. I'll figure it out. Because I'm certainly going to have mods of my own. So I'm not going to, like, bar other people from having them at all. But it could just be the ones that have to be on server, you know. That's not what I mean. You know, on both the server and the client. I don't know. Anyway, so I have two of these. So 1, 2. So number 1, that this guy goes here. So then 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and then here. And then we have another one here. Yes? Yes. That is correct. So I do one more of these because I needed 4 4s. So then this is another wall here. And then we do another one here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and then here. after all the digging I'd done, I thought I went pretty far in this direction. I did. I thought I went pretty daggone far here, and apparently I did not go nearly far enough. I'm going to do a lot of terraforming to make this look okay in the future. That's alright, it's fun, it's whatever, it's all good. Anyway, so this one here needs to go out a couple more blocks, and then this goes in there. Okay, so there's the two. Then I just need the very big. Do I have enough room for them? It doesn't. How big are those? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide, I think. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 wide. And I need 2 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we might be okay. It will be pretty close, but I think we might be okay. Okay. If you want help looking at the crash logs or whatever, I can try to look too. You send them to me in a private message or something, and I can try to help. If you want help. If you think you got it on your own, by all means. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I should be okay. It'll be really close, but we should be okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we're like right on the edge of the water over here, but it should still be fine. I'll have to do some terraforming, of course, but that's all right. We'll make all this work. That works. Oh yeah, so if you know, it's one of those. Out of those, it would either be Lightmatica or Mablin. I don't know why Lightmatica would be a problem, but it very well could try to do some kind of server stuff, or at least have options to do server stuff. And they very well may have a trimmed down version or a light version for a client only situation if it does turn out to be that one. Some mods do that. But yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 4, 5, something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it is still 5. Well, I don't know if it's 5 actually. It's actually bigger than 5, isn't it? That's all. I'll figure it out later. Figure it out after we're digging some of this other stuff. Because I know it's 11. So it's 1, 2... No, it's 11 wide. How long is it, actually? I gotta do this. Figure that out. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So 8 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how far over it needs to go. As far as all this is concerned. Dig, get to the end. Did I get to the end? I think I got to the end. Didn't need all this dug out this far, but it was there. I wanted it gone. So now it's gone. Alright. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I probably should have gone a little bit further. I can dig all this out there too. Bye, dirt. Bye, tree. Bye, dirt. I would say bye, tree, but I'm not there yet. Alright. And then we'll dig out a couple more rows here. Yay! Okay, we'll stop there for now. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Check on the 8. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then we shall have you and you. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be in line. It's in line. Counting this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot, I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, good. So we're on track. We are on track for the everythings. All of the everything. So I did. Let's start looking at things over here. So just skip one at the front and then the diagonals touch. Okay. That's easy. So here, 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 and then diagonals touch. Every other one. And then that gives us the circle all the way around that we need. And it should be 3, 4, 3. So 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Okay, cool. So that finishes this. There, there, there. There, there, there. Nope. There, there. Okay, cool. And I'll put one. Cool. Now, this is our kind of in our area here. You kind of see what it's going to be at the end of it. And we're going to dig out the mountain, obviously. I'm going to clear all of this out, and we're going to make it... I don't know if it's going to be flat necessarily, but it's going to be terraformed into what it needs to be for the design to work well. Yes. Scooch up a little. All right. And I like it. I think it's good. I think it's going to work out pretty well. Yeah. We will, but not until I know that everything that I need to have included can be updated as well. All the mods, whatever we have in the mods and plugins and everything, all that stuff has to be updated as well. And until that can be the case, we won't. So it'll be, yes, we will, but it'll be delayed until that's a thing. So I'm going to go ahead, I guess, and start chopping down. Well, I guess I'm going to go sleep first. Then I'll start chopping down more of the mountain. Yay, nighttime sleeping! Yay, time to go build now. It's morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hi, Skelly. Don't want you here. Bye-bye. See ya. Cool. Yeah. And I'm sorry if that makes things more complicated for you, because she needs to play or update it. We'll have to update it twice. But I will say, once you get yours sorted, well, I guess it's only if you guys use the same mods. But if you do use the same mods, then... once you get yours updated and working, then you can just copy and paste it to hers. If you do the same mods. If not, then I'm sorry. All of the dirt, get, dig, dig. You know, I don't have a filter when I'm streaming. I just say whatever comes to mind. A lot of it is stupid. Or funny. Or both. You're welcome. That is the Zog way. And I'm okay with it. turn spawn into? You know, now I'm not saying nobody else is going to be developing it or anything, but I'm going to have, like, I don't know if I'm just going to let myself just have, like, a mansion on the hill kind of a thing or something, you know? Be like, I am the streamer of the server kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a mansion on the hill while all of the other peasants have, like, small houses. Because, I mean, everybody's going to have a house elsewhere on the server. Like, their main base is going to be somewhere else. So it's not like it's a big deal. But me, I'm actually going to live at spawn, I think. So me having an actual house should be fine, really, as long as I'm not going to do any farms at spawn. Hi, Bat. Okay, just hi, Bat. I was going to say bye, Bat, but that didn't work out very well. Surprised how fast they updated some of them. Same mods took weeks to update. Yeah. Well, it's all about how much it takes. A lot of mod authors will just go on, test their mod, see if it works in the latest version. As long as it doesn't break anything, they'll update just the documentation saying it works on that version, and then they'll be done. They'll just re-upload the same version twice. They won't actually fix anything, or there's just very small stuff. And but sometimes Minecraft will change a core system that mod used to rely on. Cheetah! What's up, Cheetah? Bringing in 13 people. I appreciate it. Oh, did things work? Did they zip it? Oh. Hold on, we gotta do a thing. Let's do this. Rated. Does that work? Oh, does it not work? That was supposed to work. Oh well. I'm supposed to have fireworks going off. Pretend there are fireworks going off. But hello. Hey, Cheetah. How's it going, buddy? What'd you guys do in your stream? How did it all go? There's a cheater, yeah. You fully live at spawn, you may always have people around in your stream. That's true. That's true. I'm not too worried about having people around, though. I'm not too worried about having people, around. I'll have to see, because you could be right. It could be a thing, but it could also be a good thing, too. Who knows? How's it going, Cheetah? Cheetah! How's it going, Sabri? How are you? Hey, since you're here, actually, do me a favor, Sabri. Run your command. I forget what your command is. Let me take a look at what your command is. I don't know if you remember it or not. But yours is still hooked up. Sab space. It's Sab space. I haven't seen it in a while. Okay. Trying not to die. Okay. That's fair.
Where am I?
Oh.
Space! Space! I'm in space. I'm in space. There's a star. There's another one. Star. Getting bored of space. Don't like space. Don't like space. Too big. Too big. Wanna go home. Wanna go to Earth.
I love it. I love it. Did you? I don't even remember. I'm sorry. I apologize. I do also know that a lot of the stuff didn't work. Like, I've still been working on it, so you may have done it. I don't remember if it worked or not. If it did, I'm sorry. I'm totally blind sometimes. And I'm totally out of it sometimes, too. But I'm glad. I'm good. I'm glad it works. I still love that one. It's one of my favorite ones. It's great. It's fantastic. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. It's playing Uncharted Expeditions 2.0 mod back by Generic B. Ooh, Generic B's still doing stuff. Good for him. Been a long time. It's a lot of fun. We were exploring the Bumble Zone today. Trying to get some quests done, get stuff going, but yeah, long time no see. Good stuff. The Bumble Zone. What is the Bumble Zone? It sounds interesting. Nice. Yeah, it did. Ah, yeah. I understand. It's okay, Sam. I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to pick at you or anything. I totally understand. You do what you got to do. You go do what is fun for you. That's funny though. That's cool. I just wanted to make sure I saw it. Apparently I didn't see it last time, but now I saw it. I'm glad it works. It's fantastic. You've been collabing with him. That's cool. It's good. What have you guys been... Are you collabing like same streaming stuff? Are you streaming now? Or are you just mean collabing like helping him set stuff up? Alright, so how much of this do I need to do? What happens when you throw an ender pearl into a beehive? Basically, you end up inside of the beehive. So there's a lot of bees. That is cool. That is neat. I like that. That's really, really neat. That's interesting as heck. Ooh, it's fantastic. I like that. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, get away from me, fly. It's okay. That's good. Anyway, I am currently setting up some stuff for basically my villagers over here. I have these villagers here. What I've got going on in this world is that I have a story being written by ChatGPT stuff. The story, I've had it designed. I've told and guided Syndra, that's her name because it's easier to say. I've told Syndra to make chapters, but each one of these chapters has build objectives in it. So she comes out with a chapter, and I build things according to the chapter. And right now we're on chapter 3, and the story's been going on. I have the story on my website. It's a whole big thing that if you guys hang around, come back more often, you'll hear more about it. You'll be able to get there yourself. But yeah, here's the Iron Hollow, which was chapter 2. I have a moss farm over there. I really like this one, though. The whole concept of this, at least, is just... It's my iron farm, obviously, but... Yeah, it's iron meets nature. Iron meets, like, stuff. You can also make the bees mad by breaking their blocks, and then they all try to attack you. I can see that being frightening. Yeah, that's right, you are. I'm sorry. I don't mean it just for you, though. I mean, apparently 13 people came over. They might all be lurking, but it's okay. If they're listening, they're here. Hi, lurkers. But yeah, it's really cool because one thing I wanted to do, like I used to be one all about the, like building the redstone machines and things, and I still am. I like that stuff. Like I love the mechanics of the game. It's why I have this. This is my villager setup. It's a thing that I do, where I didn't realize that one had 2 people in it. That's interesting. But it's just something I do that I like. But I also wanted to make sure I expanded my horizons into the building aspect. So now I have something that gives me the ideas to build. And it's like, you know, it works out really, really well. And over time, this whole area is going to be morphed and changed. I mean, this is only chapter 3, and I've got a decorated cave with an iron hollow. Like, this whole stuff is there. I also have, like, this is my kill chamber. I have, here it is, like, my collection room, which isn't completely decorated, but, you know, there's stuff. Lots of stuff. And I like it. It's really neat. But this is actually the villager area. We're doing the Bound Trader chapters. This is chapter 3 is the Bound Traders. So we're going to be moving our villagers over into the new area here. And of course, it's going to be more decorated and stuff. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. But I'm grouping them based on what their profession is. So you have a lot of things where I only have 1 of each of those guys. Then we have a 2, like I have 2 stonecutters. Then we have 4s, like I have 4 armorers, 4 weapon masters, 4 toolsmiths, you know, and then I have another 4, I think those are cartographers, and then we have all our librarians. So it's kind of like, that's cool, that's neat. Good stuff. Yeah, I need to go sleep so I don't die. Granted, I probably... Ah! My face! That was fun. Let's not do that again. Ow, my legs! But, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I also have a lot of interaction hooked up, and I have even more coming. Lots more. I'm creating a game. It's called Chaos Crucible. It's all I've spoiled so far. I slept, so I'm good. I'm gonna go back out here. Anywho, but I'm gonna go ahead and break this out here. That is a fully uncovered area. Yay! Kind of. I am indeed still hitting my face on a regular basis. Also my legs, but still my face. My face is a good landing pad. It's a terrible landing pad, but don't tell myself that. I'm gonna roll with that. So, boop. Bye tree, bye bush. Are you tree or bush? I'm not sure which. You have a full tree trunk, but only one of them. Very short one. Are you a bush, a tree, or a tree bush? Or a bush tree? There's a lot of things you could be. You choose, you do you, boo-boo. You choose who you are. I'll support it. So my next task, when we get to that, is going to be to move our villagers over. I don't know if I'm going to do this on camera or off. I got to do some other stuff. And the next stream is going to be a sub-server stream. It's going to be the opening of the sub-server. So we're going to have to get that going. So that gives me a little more time to figure out exactly what I want to do here. But, do I have enough torches? I don't think I have enough torches. I am a few torches short. That is okay, though. That's fine. Alright. Boop. But I will say, I think it's time we find a raid target. You guys came in a little late to my stream, but I don't care. That's alright. I appreciate you, nonetheless. Thank you for the raid. Let's see who we got. Is it gonna get...
I'm not joking.
Nope. Shush. Shush you. We got Kim and Jax. We got Daddy Bro. Daddy Bro is cool. We like Daddy Bro. Unless somebody else has a suggestion. If anyone does, you can set the target. Otherwise, I think we're going to do Daddy Bro. Not sure what he's doing. But he was cool last time. I like Daddy Bro. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright. So, set... Ooh! Alright, I'm gonna let you do it, because it was there, but the command is set Twitch target. Close though. I might make an alias for raid target though, because you can't really do a raid in YouTube. It just, I don't know, it doesn't work very easily. But that's why I was like set Twitch target, set kick target, and set YouTube target was going to be the 3 commands. So then I can just do one button and it sends all 3 of the streams to different places, but all at the same time. That was the concept. Nice. And that means it works too. I have it checking to make sure it's like an actual, user login, an actual account. So that's the thing. But yeah. So next stream here is going to be moving the villagers, if I haven't already. Hopefully by then I'll have a design and we'll start working some stuff out, and it'll be nice. It'll be great. Yeah. Go yeah yourself. That was mean. Love you. But anyway, let me do that. Aha. We've now started the raid. So we're gonna stop there for now. We'll do this. I'm gonna do this. Here we go. But thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I will see you Friday, and we're gonna be on the subserver. That's the plan, at least. And yes, so Friday at 6:30. No problem. Good to see you, Gigi. I'm glad you're here. Even if you weren't in chat the whole time. Smiles. Joking. Let me make that clear. Don't hurt me. But anyway. Love your faces. It's about time to raid. Oh wait. I gotta do that. Excuses. Alright. And then, yeah. Bye-bye. See you next time.